Lonnie B.
Yes, sir.
We want to know about the David Benavidez Morrell matchup that we got coming up. What you think about that?
That's a good one. That's a good one. David Morrell was slick. I'm leaning more towards David Benavidez though, and I'll tell you why. David is an extremely good fighter. I think he's big. I think he's big, and his fighting Alexander Volznik. I think his resume is better than David Morrell's. I think he's been more battle tested than David Morrell. And we know David Morrell was good, but the question is, like I said, how good? This fight is going to show us. Is they pushing him too fast? Is he ready for David Benavidez? Or is he just one of those special specimens where he's ahead of his time? We shall find out, but I'm leaning more towards David. I think David is going that good jab he got, putting combinations together, going to the body good. I'm leaning more towards David.
So you got David Benavidez winning.
Yeah.
Now, can you see a fight between Benavidez and the winner of tonight's fight?
Yeah.
Arthur Beterbiev? Could you see that fight materializing?
Yes, absolutely.
Well, what do you think about that fight?
I'm still going with Beterbiev. I think like I said, Arthur's strength is going. He got that kind of power where he hit anybody, they're gonna be like, whoa. Let me be more strategic. But the thing is, David is much bigger than the Bivol. David's really a cruiserweight. You know what I mean? Makes them weights. You know what I'm saying? So, but the thing is, he hasn't been hit as hard. Alexander Volznik got decent pop. You know what I'm saying? Arthur got, I can retire you kind of pop. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I'm still going with Beterbiev.
Now, seeing
Beterbiev, not making no excuses, mind you. Arthur did just really have surgery on this meniscus, so that probably played a factor too. You know what I'm saying? Not making no excuses for him, you know, but you know we gotta take everything into consideration. You know what I'm saying?
Now, seeing that Beterbiev Morrell is coming up, yet to be determined who's gonna win that fight.
Yeah.
And then you got Beterbiev sitting at the top of the throne.
Yeah.
Once Beterbiev and Morrell has done, if let's say Beterbiev comes out on top.
Yeah.
Let's say let's say Benavidez comes out on top.
Yeah.
And we get this is gonna be a tongue twister. We get Benavidez versus Beterbiev. Is that winner atop the pound for pound list over top of guys like Usyk and Crawford?
See, that's a tough one because you gotta remember, Usyk beat Anthony Joshua twice.
And Tyson Fury.
Daniel Du Bois, Tyson Fury.
And was cruiserweight.
And was a cruiserweight, undisputed. Usyk is my number one no matter what. You can't deny him. I mean, then you got Crawford.
I was about to say, you got Crawford undisputed at 140,
yeah.
Undisputed at 147.
That's what I'm
trying to take over 154. So, but if Benavidez,
I can't. It would be tough. That's a tough question because that's a tough one. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. It's a real tough one.
Okay, so let me ask you this: if Beterbiev winds up beating
Benavidez,
and he beats Bivol in a rematch, what else is left for him to do?
Retire. Who else is from the fight? Canelo.
Could he move up? Could he move up? Could he meet Usyk at cruiserweight? If Usyk and Beterbiev meet at cruiserweight, who do you got?
Usyk.
Usyk at cruiserweight over Beterbiev.
I do.
Why is that?
The skill set. You know, he's a much bigger man, so he can take Arthur's punch, and he's gonna fight a little more.
You know, they fought in the amateurs.
Yeah, they fought in the amateurs.
They fought multiple times in the amateurs.
Yeah, and he's gonna see. The thing is, Usyk got the perfect style because Usyk gonna box, but Usyk's gonna stand there and fight a little more.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna stand there and really try to put some hurting on Arthur. You know what I'm saying? And I think his variety of punches. I think Arthur will get hit a lot, and then with the turning, he'll get. You know what I'm saying? Like Usyk don't throw shots at him back all the way out, and Usyk shots is either a half step back, step to the left, step to the right, head movement, feint, turn so he can hit you again. I think that's a tough fight for Arthur.
I like that. I like that take.
Tough fight for Arthur.
Okay, who do you think is the next coming after Beterbiev leaves the 75 throne? Because I mean he's getting up there in age.
Yeah.
So it's
coming to an end. It's coming to
an end.
Yeah.
So who is Benavidez the guy to take over?
I can see because I'm thinking who he beat David Morrell. You got guys like Anthony Yard that he can fight. He can fight Callum Smith. Yeah, I can see Benavidez. I can see Benavidez being
the next guy at 75.
Next guy. You know what I mean? But him and Bivol would be good. So yeah, I would love to see a lot of guys that he can mix it up with. You know, that I would love to see him in there with. You know what I'm saying? He beat these guys, yeah, because I don't see nobody else out there that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you. Okay, so we gonna end it off with what's next for Lonnie B? What's on the table?
Man, we working on some stuff now. I don't want to talk too soon. But 2025, I will be back in the ring, and y'all see I'm not just a talker, that I really get busy.
Man, I feel like it's almost like the gift and the curse. Your last fight,
yeah,
with Usyk. He was a guy nobody wanted to fight.
Right.
You fought him
on a 3-week notice.
On a 3-week notice, you fought him. You beat him. Now nobody wants to fight Lonnie B.
Yeah.
What's up with that? Can you give us a little insight on that? As far as that's how crazy boxing can go. You beat the guy that was the boogeyman.
Right.
And now that turned you into the boogeyman. But now you can't get no boogie.
Right. No, you right, yeah, man. And it's more so like, it's like heartbreaking because it's like, it had a lot to do with my handlers, you know what I'm saying? To offer me a fight with David Benavidez for the money I got offered for was just disrespectful, you know what I'm saying? And one thing I don't like about in boxing is that how can, when one fighter say I'm not getting paid enough, the fans say, yeah, that's right, pay him what he worth. But when another guy say he ain't getting paid enough, well you never made that much money for a fight before, doesn't matter. You get these NBA players, right, who come out of high school. I'm not really familiar with basketball, but I'm assuming that when guys come and get drafted out of high school, the NBA team who draft them don't say, well, I'm just going to give you $100,000 because you never made $100,000 to play basketball before. You free. They give these guys multi-million-dollar contracts. Am I right?
You're right.
So, you know what I'm saying? That's a stupid way to think. Like you say, I beat the guy nobody wanted to fight. I beat the guy, you know what I'm saying? And not only did I beat him easy. I beat him relatively easy. You know what I'm saying? So that proves that I'm a top caliber guy. Damn, I wasn't asking for $1 million. I was just saying, be fair. Just be fair. Let's do business. You know what I'm saying? Because what they were trying to do to me was a homicide. Let's do business. You know what I'm saying? And it's messed up how some fighters can do business and other fighters got to just take what's on the table and it's like, well, take it or leave it. You know what I'm saying? I work, like Eddie Hearn said, all the hard work Bivol did and blah, 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 and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. And I feel Eddie Hearn. I feel him, if anybody. All the hard work I did, and I got 4 years of my career taken away from me, all because I tried to negotiate. Something that I rightfully earned. It wasn't given to me. Every fight I was supposed to be in, I was supposed to lose. I fought my way to the top, coming in as the sacrificial lamb. You know what I'm saying? So once I beat a guy like that, you do the right thing. You do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? And I got treated like a stepchild, all because I asked to be treated like a human being. You know what I'm saying? And but like I said, I believe it's going to all work out for the best. I believe the layoff preserved my body. And the next time the fans see me in the ring, they're going to be like, Lonnie B is one of those special specimens, you know what I'm saying, to still be able to do it like that. And not only, see, when I fight, I don't look to beat guys. I look to dominate guys. Winning just ain't good enough for me. I look to dominate guys from the inside out. Look at Usyk. Be honest, has he been the same ever since he fought me?
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? So
it's a shame that he's gotten more opportunities
than
coming off a loss than you get for after beating him.
And I beat him, man. And you ask yourself, Damn, like I've always been respectful. I've always been professional. I've always showed up to fight. I've always made weight. I've always conducted myself like a champion. I took my losses like a man. I took my wins like a man. I always was ready to fight. So to keep me out the game for 4 years, or is it they see that these guys at this weight can't beat me? Because I have been offered fights, and I've said yes from top guys, and they turned me down. So you ask yourself, is it the politics saying, no, this kid is too good for this weight? This kid is too good for 68. They know I'll be world champion at 168.
Is it a case where is the risk worth the reward? Do you feel like that's what they thinking?
Right. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
But my thing is this. Look at some of these guys' resume. Who have they fought? I had one fight at 68. One fight at 68. At 34 years old. One fight. And beat one of the scary. At the time, it was him and David Benavidez. That was the two scariest guys at the weight. And I beat him at some. This is my one fight at 68. And why I'm saying this to myself, because it's not that I won. It's the way I beat him. It's the way I beat him. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm giving myself all this credit. It's the way I beat him. So that's that. Period. So just with that one fight, just with that one fight, that separates me. My record is better than most of these guys' record who've been fighting at 68 from the beginning of their career. A lot of these guys still getting spoon-fed, and they top guys. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why Lonnie B gotta be left in the dark?
Oh man, I appreciate your time, Lonnie B.
No, thank you. Yeah, man, you know,
Thank
we family.
you, appreciate you.
You know, we family.
Already.